Hello, I'm Pirate Dave, and as you can see, I've got the collector's edition for the Phantom Beat 'em Up by Art of Play. This collector's edition is actually produced by a company called Limited Run. Limited Run produces physical media for modern digital games, and I believe past games as well. This collector's edition runs about $80. So if you are looking for a collector's edition style thing, you can expect to pay that much. If you're just looking for physical media, it might be a little bit less. They have a Jay and Silent Bob physical media package coming out soon. If you're if you're a Kevin Smith fan, there's a Jay and Silent Bob beat 'em up as well. Um, I don't know why beat 'em ups are so popular these days. I guess maybe they're a little bit more reasonable to put together. Maybe there's an engine out there that's just really convenient for making beat 'em ups. I will say that the Phantom, I have played the beat 'em up. I bought it actually on the Switch. I gave my Switch away, so that was one of the things that compelled me to finally pull the trigger on this collector's edition. It did not just come out, it's been out for quite a while, so you might see some other unboxing videos out there, but I figured I'd make my own because why not? Because I can. And let's go ahead and you see the size of this, of course. You see my hand. This is much bigger than a PS5 case, but PS5 game is presumably going to be in there along with other goodies. And to start out with, it looks like we have a few print cards, postcards, one might say. See Phantom in his Mr. Walker gear, Diana at his side. Look at that. Phantom on the Skull Throne, and Diana Palmer just looking awesome as she sits on that armrest. Huh? This is a combat guide for the game. It does have some basic combo moves in it. Its real big draw is when you fill up your meter and you press R, or I mean, this is wow. Okay, so this is more for a Xbox for an Xbox controller. That's a little. Oh wait, for a Switch. I'm sorry, it says up there for a Switch. That's a little disappointing because I have a PS5. I ordered a PS5 one. You think I could get a PS5? I know what the I know I know what the buttons are. I don't need that. We also have an original soundtrack on CD. Looks like you get 15 tracks there, and the lengths. I mean, pretty good. Some of them are just over a minute, of course. Some of them are over 3 minutes. One of them is over 6 minutes. Look at that. I actually do have a CD player in my car. My car is from 2017, so I think it was right right at the tail end of them making uh, or putting CD players stock in cars. So um, I'm actually going to listen to that. I can't get this Ziploc baggie open very well. I don't know if I want to spend more time trying to do that, but you can see there's a very awesome Phantom pin. That would be great to have on a ring, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and pin that onto my bag. It's gonna look awesome. I don't think that it's innocuous enough that I think even Phantom fans would be a little bit hesitant to assume that that's the Phantom. I don't know. That's just my opinion. And lastly, of course, we have the video game proper. This will be the only physical disc for PS5 that I have, to be completely honest with you. I am somebody who has just adopted the digital media format. It's very convenient to me, and I have pretty good pretty good internet where I'm at, so it's never been something that I've had to or felt compelled to continue to embrace. But of course, that mentality changes when the Phantom is involved, and of course, I'm always down to get some memorabilia for the Phantom. And this comes with a nice little classic manual, which you just don't get in video games these days, huh? You get a little biography of Diana, a little biography of the 21st Phantom, Kit Walker, as well as Devil, and a little bit of, I think this was the main menu, some sort of, okay, yeah. This is a checklist for the treasures that you can get while you're playing the game. I don't really recall exactly what the requirements were for getting all the treasures, and it really is just a supplementary thing. It doesn't do much for you other than letting you know a little bit of backstory about where each of the treasures come from, which is fun. It's it's more of just a novelty for a Phantom fan that probably already knows about most of those treasures, and probably isn't too incredibly informative for a new fan. Uh, it would be cool if maybe it said where the treasures were first mentioned in the comics, whether in the dailies or in the Phantom and stuff, or in the Frew Australian comics. And so that's, you get the PS5 case or Switch. I think there's a Switch version as well. You get postcard illustrations, art prints. You get a combat guide, which I don't know if they did print any for the PS5, but I got one for the Switch. You get an original soundtrack, and you get a pin. All of that for $80. Is that worth $80? I mean, if you're a person that is embracing physical media and you want to keep it alive, sometimes you have to pay the price, right? And especially if you're a Phantom fan, sometimes you have to just pay the price for products for a character, especially in America that really doesn't get that many products, especially that many specialty products like this. So I'm very excited to have this as part of my Phantom memorabilia collection. I will actually be playing that PS5 disc. I'll see if it just digitally downloads or if you can play it offline on any console, maybe. Um, but this is mostly just to add to my collection, and I'm very excited. As silly as it sounds, I'm very excited for that CD and that pin, because I'm gonna pin it right to my bag and I'm gonna listen to the CD in my car. So if that sounds interesting to you, Limited Run Games is where you can order these. They weren't sold out when I purchased one, which was just last week, I believe. So there may still be some copies left. If not, maybe you can hit up the old eBay if you really want a copy of this deluxe edition. Uh, I, I won't say that you're missing out on something incredibly special here. It was nice to get a video game. I think Art of Play put a lot of great work into the illustration for the video game. I'm a little disappointed by the gameplay of it, but if they do keep up with the license, if they do give it another shot in the future, which I don't, financially speaking, I don't know why they would, but if they do give it another shot, I'm ready there with my wallet. I'll buy more. So hopefully you enjoyed this nice little unboxing. I certainly I certainly enjoyed it, and I don't know when the next time I'll be able to do like a video game unboxing will be. It's a nice little nice little addition to my library of stuff. I was Pirate Dave, and hopefully you have a good day. Bye.